Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 18 of Through the Looking Glass, a Tal'Dorei adventure. I hope everyone is doing well. I know, I haven't been streaming a lot lately, but it's okay. Hopefully this week. Just a lot of things. But we're on episode 18. Our adventurers, our would-be heroes of Tal'Dorei, have gotten the go-ahead to travel to Marquette via airship on the Tal'Dorei Council's dime. So this is where we're going to meet our characters on the day that they are taking off, and on their way to Marquette and probably other places. Hello, adventurers! How are you all doing?
Hello.
I'm good.
Alright, are we ready?
About as ready as we'll ever be.
So last time, you got the team was given information by Alora Vysoren about more research in Marquette, specifically the city of Eos, and given the go-ahead to make their way to Marquette on the Tal'Dorei Council's dime. So, the ship has taken off and is going into the air. What is everyone doing?
Well, I think Sly is still knocked the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have just put in Sly to sleep.
Okay.
So sleeping peacefully. I'm
Sleeping peacefully. What is everyone else doing?
Probably getting situated in my cabin.
Okay. So it is the middle of the day. So it is like early morning whenever y'all set sail or set air. So are we all just trying to get everything settled and everything?
Well, after I put my bags in my room and put Syl to sleep, I'm just gonna hang out above, where the cabins are.
Okay.
On the deck.
You can just staring out of her window seat.
Okay. Yeah, every room has their own like sort of like a cruise ship. The ones on the outside, which is all the rooms, they have their own like window looking out. So you're up on the top deck, and everybody else is down in the quarters section. Okay. Give me a perception check.
Me?
Yes.
9.
So it's just like a bunch of clouds, but like the air is nice and
It's like a deck.
cool and out there. It's getting a little chilly the higher you go up, but
Dana grew up in a port town and traveling, so she's been on an airship before.
Okay. So there's no qualms about you like settling in. You're like, I'm just gonna experience it.
Right, like her parents are sages, so she's been traveling like her entire life, so there's probably not a type of transportation that she hasn't been on.
Mm-hmm. Especially with like Port Damali having its own airport, you've seen plenty of airships, so you're not like the nostalgia is not, it's kind of gone. It's the same with Eurelier. Whitestone has its own airport, so you've seen airships come and go out of Whitestone plenty of times growing up. But the other two, Creek and Silsifere, they're kind of like, what are airships? What is going on? This is
We are the ground dwellers.
This is a new sensation. There's not really air transportation back in Faerun, unless you fly yourself. So,
Why is terrified? Hence why he's not out.
Creek is enamored. Very nice, very nice. Creek, give me a perception check. You, as the ship is going up, you notice another ship coming from a different direction towards Iman. It's very it's very small from your distance, but it's got beautiful sails. It's not dissimilar to the ship that you're on right now, but it is there's a lot more pomp to it. So, were y'all wanting to minus Silsaphir? Were y'all wanting to learn more about the skyship, like how it works, how it maneuvers, and like how long it's gonna take to get to where you're at, or were y'all just kind of like y'all are just passengers? What are y'all thinking? Relier, look, another one! She screams out her door. Towards you, Relier. Creek.
That was maybe. This is her first time seeing another one?
Yeah, there's not like. This is. Skyships are not a thing in the Faerun. In Faerun.
Like Redstone said, the ground dwellers.
Yep, very much ground dwellers.
To answer your question, I would stick to the second one, be a passenger.
I'm sorry?
To answer your question, I'm gonna be the second one, passenger.
I still didn't understand you.
To answer your question, I'm gonna be a passenger.
You're just gonna be a passenger? Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot I muted myself. Yeah, I was trying to say he just wants to be a passenger. He's not interested. Daylily is also just kind of, she already kind of has a basic idea of how they work, and she's been on them before, so she's just chilling.
What about you, Creek? Are you just along for the ride?
Unless you want to know how the airship works.
Creek is a tourist now. He's like a tourist now. Perfect. All right. So y'all won't learn extra skills. Yeah, y'all won't learn any extra skills on how a ship like this, an airship like this, is worked or anything like that. But the captain, his first mate is steering, but the captain comes up to you, Daylily, and is like, I see that you have your ship feet. You're not as afraid as your compatriot.
Yes, he's never been on an airship before, and I kind of grew up traveling, so.
Good to know, good to know. I don't know if you know the itinerary of what's going on, but we have to make a few stops along the way.
Yes, you mentioned that earlier.
Yes. Our first stop is going to be Vasselheim, the Dawn City. So it shouldn't be like that much of a stop. It's probably a day or two to pick up anything that needs to be taken to Marquette. And we're also dropping off a few things, so it shouldn't be too bad of a trip.
Yeah, it sounds like a normal passage, so.
Good. Where is that gentleman that was kind of weak on his feet?
He's in his cabin.
Good. Don't want anybody falling over. All right. And food will be served down below, down on the second deck, in a few hours. So there will be some meals provided.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. I mean, the Tal'Dorei Council works with us quite often, so it's always good to help them when we must.
Yeah, I imagine they're pretty busy with exporting and importing certain things.
Yes. And he's like, good day, and kind of walks off and is kind of checking things as they get to cruising altitude. So the first day goes off without a hitch. Nothing really happens.
Major.
Okay. So you all get a long rest. The next day, it's pretty clear skies and everything like that. Do y'all plan on doing anything while on the next day? Anything? Do y'all want to prepare anything, or I know Sly has to be put back to sleep.
Or yeah, she's gonna knock me out again.
Okay.
I think he'll come around about day 3 or day 4.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be reading, most likely above deck.
Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of places for you to sit.
This is Sly right now.
Yep, very much Sly. Very much Sly right now.
I don't know if he drews in his sleep. I'm just gonna say he doesn't.
Well, I mean, he's in an enchanted sleep, so his normal sleep state is not enchanted sleep state.
Yeah, he's basically I'm using feign death on him, so he's basically dead to the world. So
Yeah.
he's probably drooling everywhere.
So your meals are provided. The skies are clear, like a few clouds, but they're very like puffy white clouds. You know, not storm clouds. Day 3 comes along, and the morning is quite uneventful. But you see, like, the captain and a few other people are gathered at the front of the ship, looking like towards where y'all are going, and if anybody's above. Is that like your normal routine? You're just gonna be reading above deck? Yeah. You're not close enough to see what they're doing, but they're kind of just staring off in the distance. Do you want to go? Do you want to listen in or investigate or anything? Or is anybody else up on top deck?
I'm gonna see what they're doing, what they're looking at.
I'm probably on the top deck just looking at
Out.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to give me a as you get closer, Daylily, if you want to give me a perception check.
Okay. 20.
Ooh, a dirty 20. Yeah, you hear like a shit. I thought this was gonna be a lot easier than before. And then like some of the smaller, the like lower people on the crew are just like, well, Captain, you know, weather is unpredictable, so and he just says, well, damn. And he turns around, and that's whenever he sees you, and he's like, and he walks up to you and says, so it looks like we have a little bit of a hitch.
Weather not permitting, Captain?
It is not. It seems that we have a storm. We can't really tell what kind of storm it is, but we have a storm coming our way.
Okay.
So we're going to try to navigate as much as we can through it or around it. It looks like if we go off to the right a little bit east of it, we might be able to bank around it, but I mean,
I could use a spell to change it, couldn't I? I have shape water.
It affects water, but not clouds.
yeah.
But water, clouds are water.
Yeah,
No,
but
they're
that doesn't
What about
include like the lightning or anything like that.
You need something like shape storm or something like that.
Yeah, control weather.
Yeah, I'm looking. I have create or destroy water, warding wind, wither and bloom.
What's the rules of warding wind?
What's up?
Warding wind is... Fuck, I lost it. You all use fog cloud to find the storm cloud. Warding wind, a strong wind blows around you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you, remaining centered on you. The wind lasts for the spell's duration, which is 10 minutes. Deafens you and other creatures, extinguishes unprotected flames, hedges out vapor, gas, or fog. Area is difficult terrain for creatures other than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not big enough to ward the clouds from around the ship. You could fly through it, but it wouldn't mean anything.
Let's see.
Don't worry, we deal with this all the time, but we're just going to fly around it. Unless you want to use, this is, I mean, you have, let's see, what is it called? Flash recall, so I don't know if you have control weather yet.
I'm looking.
I think it's a druid spell.
Oh yeah, I clicked on the wrong thing for druid. I clicked on known or I clicked on prepared instead of known. No, I don't have control weather yet.
Okay. Let's see, what about your wizard spells? I don't think it's in there, but no, it's not in there. So, everyone, like, he starts yelling up to his first mate. List right, list east. And the ship starts listing and kind of shifting towards the east, towards the right side of the storm. As it's a few miles out, but they're trying to get as far away from it as possible.
Right.
Somebody roll me a D100.
I got it.
Oh my gosh, Kai, hush.
38.
Okay. All right. Leave me alone. Oh, did you also roll? Oh.
No.
Oh.
She was singing a song.
Oh, okay. So y'all are able to navigate through it, but not navigate through it, navigate around it, and it takes. It puts on like an additional 2 hours to kind of make your way around it, but you get very little rain on deck. The captain kind of tells everybody who isn't like essential workers, like essential crew, to kind of go below deck and stay in their rooms.
Yeah, when he tells us that, I'll go sit with Silsafir just in case.
Okay. Solsafir,
Yes, ma'am.
roll me a d6.
Oh, jeez. D6, you say?
Yeah, just a d6.
6.
You wake up in the middle of the kind of storm. You're not in the middle of the storm, but you're on the outskirts of it, and you're still getting rain and kind of like some turbulence from it.
So my window was covered
Yeah, your
before
window's
she
covered.
put me to sleep. So do I realize this at first?
Well, you feel the ship kind of like being kind of like pushed a little bit, and you can hear the rain hitting your window in the side of the ship.
Okay, Sly's gonna kind of like wake up, realize what's going on, and just kind of like start to panic silently, but then settle down a little bit once he sees Daylily.
Okay. Okay.
Good morning. Just some light rain.
But yeah, you make it another 2 hours. You make it around the storm, and it's quite nice, but it's getting around dusk and everything like that. And dinner is served for whoever wants to take it, and the day is coming to a close.
Sly's gonna very shakily make his way to the chow hall.
Okay. You're a little dehydrated, a little starving.
Well, no, I've been putting the food in his room for when he does wake up after the spell wears off. He's had some food.
So as you walk into the chow, it's not really a hall. It's kind of just like a few tables towards the front end of the ship where the cook is at, and it's not bad food. It's actually like really good stew, like a rabbit stew.
Ooh, that's Sly's favorite.
And like with potatoes and carrots and celery and things like that. And like some crusty bread. Very, very hearty, very like wanting to like give the ship people something to enjoy, since they're always out. I don't know. What is the deal with pets on airships? It's up to you. Where do you want your pet to be? Where do you want your familiar to be?
That's what he wants to say.
Yeah, he's allowed.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like a dinghy. It's a really big ship. So.
Yeah, I don't
He's
think
by
they
my
would
side.
care if
Okay.
he's hanging out with you. I'm sure they've seen worse on an airship.
Yeah, they've had all sorts of stuff on their ship.
Chief with Kevin should be no problem.
So y'all notice Sulcifer kind of shakily make his way to y'all's table.
I'm with him since I was in
Okay.
And food is provided, set on y'all's table. Enjoy. Yeah, enjoy. I hope you enjoy it. It's one of my favorite things to make.
I'm sure it's lovely. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chef.
Someone give me a perception check.
Sure. I get advantage.
You're the only one.
Let's hope my super good rolls earlier did not doom me.
They did.
They did.
Yes, they did. Oh,
You kind of just hear murmuring and things like that.
Ah,
that
they
was
did
Creek.
not.
Oh, that was Creek.
that was
okay.
free.
That was Creeks.
You hear
like, I think he
murmuring
rolled
and
before
stuff
he
like
did.
that, Creek. But Silsphere, you are kind of like more heightened since like you're not a big fan of sailing, so you're kind of like
Already in panic mode?
yeah, you're already in panic mode. So you hear, well, that could have been a lot worse. I mean, at least we were able to navigate it more cleaner than the last time we had to go through a storm.
I got an 8 on advantage plus 5.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna kind of, like, when I hear that, I'm gonna do the whole, like, thing, like, halfway choke on my food. Like, it was, and I'm gonna look at Daily like, it was worse?
No, there wasn't anything bad. There was a storm that was brewing, but they sailed around it, so we just got light rain.
Light rain. How come that sailor over there said otherwise?
Because he's a sailor? I don't know. It wasn't anything bad. I was with you the whole time. You're okay.
That's just a win. It's a possibility, but I'm not there, so.
I
No,
promise, it
everybody's
wasn't
sitting at the
anything
table,
bad.
so eating, and
Oh.
so you're there. Did you want to add anything else? Sulcifer or Daylily or Relier or Creek?
Nope.
Nope.
Gonna eat my food, go back to my room.
Okay. The captain kind of comes up to your table. So, we're a couple days out from Vasselheim. So that will be our first stop. It shouldn't be like I told I didn't get your name, dear. The Fae one.
Daylily.
Daylily. As I told Daylily, we're going to spend a few days in Vasselheim. Not too many. We just have to pick up a few things and drop off a few things.
Oh good, a few days on the ground. Unless it's a sky city.
It's not a sky city. It is in the mountains, though.
That's my running range.
So Vasselheim is quite an interesting town. I will forewarn you, though. They don't like magic folk.
I don't know any spells, so I'm good.
You know, because the other 3 members of your party all know spells, so...
They don't
I mean,
mind.
even if
Great wasn't
They
really.
don't mind natural magic. It's the mages they don't take a liking to. And celestial magic. It is the Dawn City. It is the creator of civilization.
interesting.
Yeah, that's true. I thought I had something about Vasselheim in here. Let me see. Beep, 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 beep. Where's my map?
I have not played the new season, so.
Vasselheim, City of the Gods, Dawn City, Cradle of Faith, Cradle of Creation.
Give me a history check, Daylily.
I got advantage on those.
You have a bit of utility magic.
17.
So much.
So, what you've read about Vasselheim, because I don't think you've actually been to Vasselheim, correct?
Yeah, they've never made it all the way to Vasselheim. They've like barely touched down in Islara.
So it is known as the Dawn City. It's the cradle of creation. It's the human capital of human civilization on the continent of Islara. And it's kind of it's a religious city, so they kind of stick to religious magic or like natural magic.
Is a druid considered natural magic?
Yes.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't for sure.
Yeah, it's more natural magic than kind of like art, those of their arcane nature. They have different different sections, but you haven't really explored. You've never been there, so you haven't explored, so you don't know what they all look like. But they're it's a theocracy, so there's kind of...
Oh good, I'm a cleric.
Yeah. That's about it that you know about.
Okay. Yeah, I did not put much information in there about Vasselheim.
Yeah, that's kind of like natural magic.
Oh no, I did write more than that about Vasselheim in my book. I just broke it up weird.
Mm. Oh. Kai.
I think she DC'd on accident.
So, y'all continue eating. You make your way to your quarters. Were y'all planning on doing anything prior to going to sleep?
Oh, you're in.
Send any messages? Do anything?
No.
Well, every city has a ring of criminals.
What's up?
Every city has a ring of criminals. I don't care what kind of city it is.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my rogue connections to send a letter back home, letting them know where we've made it to.
How are you? Oh, whenever y'all make it to Vasselheim.
Yeah.
Well, I talk to Estet every day with the sending stones, so.
Oh, I'm talking about the tavern key.
Oh, the tavern. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Gotta keep my money flowing.
Yeah. Money flows. Alright, anything y'all want to do prior to leaving? Or prior to the next day?
Nothing that Daylily particularly wants to do.
Okay.
I mean, she'll talk to Estet, but we don't really have to roleplay that.
So the next day comes around, it's bright, it's sunny, but it's windy as hell. You can feel like the sails are at full capacity whenever you make whoever goes up on top deck. So you're kind of getting there quite fast, faster than you think. It's not a headwind, it's kind of like a tailwind, and so it's kind of pushing you a little bit faster. But it is quite windy whenever you make your way up there, so it's not very conducive to reading or kind of enjoying
I'm gonna
Right.
follow around Daylily like a lost puppy dog because I'm not having this shit.
The one day you
Oh, no,
decide
no.
to be awake.
So is everybody staying below deck?
I mean, I'll go up there for like 2 seconds and see that it's windy as hell and
Yeah.
walk around a little bit and then probably go back down below deck.
Oh, living below. You can go, baby.
One of the crewmates, actually, whoever wants to, give me a perception check. Whoever's walking around on the second deck.
I'm with Daylily, so
I think it's just me and.
yeah. So I'll make a roll for it.
Okay.
Okay. I got an 18, so we'll see what you get.
Perception. Or... Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, dirty 20. You hear a couple of the crewmates kind of chit-chattering, the ones that are down below. They have like a rotation schedule going on, so like they're kind of just like, oh yeah, I'm not on rotation yet. But they're like, well, we'll probably get there a day early, but it will be kind of a day short. We'll miss the celebration.
This guy having her face glued to the window.
Do I know about the celebration?
Give me a history check.
13.
Not bad.
It's the Harvest Rise Festival. Y'all are originally supposed to get there 2 days after the Harvest Rise Festival. But with this tailwind, y'all are gonna get there a day after the Harvest Rise Festival.
Okay.
You don't know what happens in Vasselheim.
Right, 'cause I've never been there for it, so
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the festival's for.
Yeah. All right. I mean, hold on. Let me see. Does it fly at 30,000 feet? Skyships. They fly pretty high. They can fly pretty high above everything.
Right.
So. No, because jetliners are different.
Fast as fuck, boy.
It'd be fast as fuck. So, all right. Was anybody gonna do anything today? That's day 3. We're on day 3.
Nope. Just gonna again keep following Daylily around. Just kind of get my air legs.
Your
Sea
air
legs?
legs.
So they don't know anything about Vasselheim, right?
Who? Creek and Silsfer?
Yeah.
Correct, they don't. Because they've never
Okay.
been to Isilra, and they've never been to Vasselheim.
Right. So when we, like, later in the day, when, like, everybody's, like, sitting down for dinner,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to explain to them that Vasselheim is not a super magic-friendly city.
Okay.
And specifically looking at Relier, tell him to use his new magical abilities as little as possible. Because Creek doesn't really use... I don't think I've ever really seen her use it that much.
Yeah.
Anything I have that's magic is a freaking arrow.
Does she tell us it's a theocracy?
Yeah, I'll tell you that there are different districts, and presumably for the different gods, and each one kind of sets its rules, but they're also together and blah blah blah.
I guess it's a good thing I'm part cleric now.
I mean, yeah. they're not... Only natural magic is slightly permitted. I would still use magic as little as possible.
Ranger spells are natural magic, yes?
I think so?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Yeah, they're natural, but I would still just use it as little as possible. We shouldn't really be in any combat or anything like that, so I don't particularly see a reason to use magic. But if we do, just keep it to regular fighting.
All right. So as y'all finish up your conversations and finish up dinner, the day comes to an end. Jesus. The next day, the same thing happens. There's another strong wind behind you, and y'all are going quite fast. So you can make the assumption that you'll probably actually make it towards the 11th. You'll make it there by the time of harvest rise, if not like that night.
It's so exciting. I think we'll make it in time for the festival in Vasselheim.
Oh, good. Solid ground.
I wonder, would the lion know about the festival? Now that I think about it.
Like,
Give
what
me
happens at it?
Give me a history check.
Okay.
Oh,
22.
Wow. Yeah. So Harvest Rise, you're kind of familiar with Harvest Rise because Whitestone is kind of a they do produce crops and things like that. It's kind of it's to celebrate the beginning of the planting season. Y'all are just coming out of winter, and the kind of like y'all are in like spring, like the middle of spring right now.
Okay.
So, you don't know what they do in Vasselheim to celebrate it, but you do know it's the beginning of the planting season.
Got it.
And you said we'll be there like the 11th of this Thunsier?
Yeah, which is the day of the festival. The
Right.
day that Exandria celebrates Harvest Rise.
Oh, jeez.
They capture magical folk and sacrifice them for the Harvest Lord?
I think she was just telling us that's what the festival is for. I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
Creek was saying that. I don't think it was Creek.
Yeah, I don't
okay.
think that's what it's for, Creek, but... Okay.
So we haven't quite made it there yet?
You have, so this is day 4. Y'all are probably going to make it the next day.
Reading my unquoted nonsense with emphasis.
Yeah, damn right.
She thought it was Creek saying it.
Yeah.
I am going to ensure that all my weapons are in working order, sharpened, strung, cleaned, etc.
Okay.
in my room.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
But I will have removed the blanket from the window.
Oh.
Aww.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Who?
Silsifir.
Okay.
21.
A dragon flies right. No, I'm just kidding. No. You see, kind of, y'all are in the clouds, so it's kind of like clouds are kind of big, puffy clouds are, coming by you, and just, it's kind of peaceful. It's kind of serene, even though you're kind of like scared.
How far up in the sky are we?
You can't make it out too much, but if you were to go on the top deck and look down, you could see.
Okay. So
Good.
I am going to do the one thing a day that my dragon scale armor can do.
Okay.
I am going to try to discern the distance and direction of the closest black dragon within 30 miles of me, if there is one.
There is not one.
Okay, I can do that again at dawn.
Okay. All right. So the day goes on without a hitch. Creek gives Cassandra a dental checkup and kind of just once over. Silsifir is sharpening his swords, making sure everything is good. Daylily's probably reading.
Yep.
What are you doing, Relier? Soren.
Sorry.
What are you up to?
I'm probably gonna be up on the top at this time.
It's pretty windy up there right now.
Okay, I won't be up there for long. Probably like a few seconds.
Okay. Yeah. They figured that most of the non-essential workers or non-essential crew and passengers are not going to be up there. They have special boots for this type of stuff, so they're kind of like there's
Okay.
so whenever you get up there, you're kind of like blown back, but you see everybody else kind of like anchored down and like things like that.
Not the anti-gravity boots.
Yes, anti-gravity boots. All right. So the fourth day goes off without a hitch.
Yeah, I didn't mean anti. Kai knows what I meant.
Yeah, basically, Soren. That's you right now.
It's gonna be me.
Yep.
Gotta get that wind speed reading.
Can't get back. Exactly. The next day, the wind has died down, but y'all are still smooth sailing to Vasselheim. Jeez.
Okay, calm down.
It's quite a lovely day out on the top deck, so whoever wants to enjoy that, they can. And
I'm gonna go on deck and do it again.
She was awesome. I don't doubt it. As day turns to dusk, you feel the ship kind of list down, and this is your indication that they are starting to make their descent towards Vasselheim. As y'all approach, you see it's kind of foggy, a little bit of overcast. It seems like they might have had a storm recently, which is great for planting. you know. And you see a huge mountain come into view, and you from above, as y'all are coming into a view of the city, you see this.
Oh. Oh.
I see.
The city. Oh, I wish I could make it bigger. Hold on. There we go. Cradle Bay.
So you notice like these different sections are kind of like sectioned off. You notice that there's like different districts going on, and off in the distance, above like a wooded area within the city limits, as dusk happens, a few fireworks go off. But y'all are nowhere near that. Y'all are towards the southern part of the city, mostly right towards where it says the Slayer's Take. There is a small sky port located there.
Okay.
So as y'all come and join, it's whenever y'all finally dock, it is nighttime. The crew the captain just says, you don't have to take anything off, but we are waiting for somebody to come pick some things up. If you want to join me, I'm sure that they would love to get to know you. It's just down at the bottom of the skyport.
Is he talking to us?
Yeah, he's talking to you guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go. Now, does Daylily, because Melora is her goddess, does she know that there's a district dedicated to her here?
No, because you've never been to.
Okay.
You know that there are districts, and that like some of them are dedicated to specific gods, and like there's like different locations for gods in the city, but you don't know like who is.
That there's okay.
So right before we get off the ship, everyone's gonna kind of like, cause I'm doing this out in the open, see me like digging around in my bag of holding, and I'm going to take out, and put on my robe of useless items.
Okay.
And so I have 2 patches that turn into 10 gems worth 100 gold pieces each, so 20 gold gems. And I'm going to who has the least amount of money?
I don't know. That would be. I think maybe Creek.
Yeah, I think Creek.
And the second person that has the least amount of money?
I have 24.
Creek has 16.
20. I have 26.
So yeah, I'm gonna hand Daylily and Creek each one of the patches, and I tell them all you have to do is just say gems and go buy yourself something nice.
She's gonna do that now before she gets into the non-magic city. Yeah, we're both like gems.
And it turns into 10 gems, each worth 100 gold pieces.
So 20,000, basically.
Yeah, so
or
each
10,000.
Yeah, each of you are going to be able to cash them out completely for 10,000 gold.
Nice.
Huh?
Well, that's quite a party trick you have there. At least you did it before we went into the city.
I figured it'd be a good time.
Yeah. So, the captain leads y'all down, towards the bottom of the skyport. There's like a couple of places where, skyships can, attach themselves and dock and everything like that. Currently, the ship that y'all were on, the oh my god, the words. I was trying to. Did I not write down the name? Hold on. I did not write down the name. Go figure. The words. Let's see.
Yeah, you didn't tell us the name of the ship, so I don't have it either.
Wait.
It is called the Golden Moon.
Golden Moon.
No, not the Sasander.
Aw.
So, y'all make your way down to the bottom of the ship, and he's kind of looking around, and he's kind of disappointed because, the person that was supposed to meet them, mind you, they didn't know that they were coming early. Actually, they do know, because one of the people has sending on board, and so they, sent a message to the person that was supposed to meet them. And he's kind of disappointed. He's just like, what the heck's going on? Why isn't this person here? And he goes to talk to one of the dock hands, and he's kind of frustrated by the time he makes it back to your team, and he goes, well, it seems the person is not here. I wonder, I mean, we got a response back saying that they'll be here. So I don't know what happened.
Could they be tied up at the festival?
That's a possibility, but the person is quite reliable. I mean, they're part of the thing that Madame Visorin is part of.
The council?
No.
Oh, the Arcana Pansophical?
Yes, that is it. So they're quite reliable. So.
Wait. So there's a part of the Arcana Pansophical in an anti-magic town?
Yes.
Plot twist.
They're more like a what is it? An ambassador.
Yes, but you do realize that they could possibly be in jail or
seeing as they have kind of diplomatic immunity. They have immunity from that. They've been here for quite a long time, actually. So, they've been here since 836. We've been helping. I remember whenever I was a crew member, bringing things to them and actually helping them move.
You helped them move here?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Well, since you've known them for such a long time, what do you think, where do you think they are?
Probably at home or in their business. Last time, mind you, this was a while ago, I don't usually, they meet us here with anything that we have for them. But last time we helped them move, they were in the quad roads, somewhere in the quad roads. That's about all I know.
Okay. Are you wanting us to go look for them, or?
I that would be, I can't leave the ship. Unfortunately, me and the first mate and a few other people can't leave the ship. And you see like a couple of the crew members come out. But we do have a few crew members that are able to kind of reset right now, so they're going to enjoy the festival. But yeah, their house, whenever we moved them, was a tall blue one in the quad roads. But
And what is the person's name?
their name is Gloria Eos.
Gloria Eos.
Yes.
Do they have a town named after them?
No, I know what town you're talking about. No. No. That's spelled a different way. They are iOS. Eos is EOS.
And what is her business?
She is the ambassador for the Arcana Pansophical here in Vasselheim.
And is her business also located in the quad roads?
That's last time we set her up. Usually she comes to meet us.
Okay. Well, does everybody else want to go find this person?
Sure, I could always use some more things off of my my little coat here.
Try not to, please.
Out of game. Let's see. I have 5, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200. I have about 1,200 gold pieces worth of patches.
Yeah.
And that's 4 patches that can make that.
Mm-hmm.
I also have 2 portable rams, 2 pits worth 10 feet square and deep, and 2 wooden ladders worth 24 feet tall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 24 feet long. So I am excited to use this, because after that, this turns into a very useless robe, in which I'm going to sell for probably a solid 1 gold.
If that.
If that. So yeah, I'm ready to use it.
Okay. So it was a tall blue house in the quad roads.
Okay.
It's more to the right of the quad roads, going, to the right. I'm trying to remember other things.
Do you happen to have a map of Vasselheim? We've never been here.
Ah, yes. He, we usually don't, need it because, but, here. And he kind of hands you the map that I'm showing you right now.
Okay.
So we landed in the quad roads. That's where we're at. There's no need to worry about finding a place to stay. You can come aboard any time of night. We'll have people here, and they know your faces. If you're not able to find her tonight, there's plenty of pubs, especially in the Braving Grounds, and the fireworks start going off like crazy towards the abundant terrace. You see it in like the
Distance.
in the distance towards the right. Well, and there's going to be plenty of people out, and you can see like people milling back and forth, like, you know, drinks in hand and just
Right.
rowdy.
Okay.
Like I said, watch your magic for those who do it, unless it's absolutely necessary. They don't take kindly to magic types here unless it's natural or divine. But even then, I would be wary. So yeah, go off and please. Here are the things that we have for her, and it's a box about 2 feet by 3 feet wide.
Is he wanting us to carry this shit with us?
Mm-hmm. And like a couple of like pieces of parchment and stuff like that.
You said it's 2 foot by 2 foot?
Yeah, like, well, it's maybe.
That box is almost bigger than me.
Yeah, well, you are a small child.
I'm not a child.
I think I'll carry it.
Okay.
So, well, I know it's either him or I can.
I can't hear you.
I said either Sly or
Yeah.
Fire.
Or Liar. Or even Creek. Creek is probably
actually,
money.
Actually, I have a bag of holding. Can I just shove those into the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally just gonna shove that into the bag of holding.
Perfect.
Let's make sure no one sees you pull it out.
Oh wait, what am I putting in the bag of holding?
A box and a box that you don't know what's in there, and like a few pieces of parchment that have seals and stuff.
I'll carry the parchment. I just don't want to carry the box.
Unknown box. There you go. Unknown box added. I'm adding my patches to my more useful items, that way I can keep track of what I have.
Alright. Who wants to lead this expedition to find this tall blue house?
Who has the best survival skill? I have a +3. I think
have a
Kai
+1.
might.
I have a +3.
I think Kai might have the best since she's got survival. I will hand
You have a
her.
+5 and she has
She's a
advantage.
ranger, yeah. I'll hand her the map so that she can lead us.
And he kind of, the captain kind of puts his finger in like a general direction towards the right and is like, over here. That's the last time I saw her. Or I went anywhere near her abode. So because you've never been to this town, and he's kind of giving you just a general direction, it's going to be at disadvantage, but since you have advantage, it's just going to be a straight roll. So if you want to re-roll that for me. 11, not bad, not bad. So as you make your way down, a couple people are kind of just staring at y'all because, I mean, y'all are an interesting bunch. Awkward bunch.
Yeah,
I mean, we have a fairy, a dragonborn, a genasi, and a Goliath all in a group, and they're kind of just like, the fuck? They're not going to bother you, but you do notice like a few guards, like a few guards as you're coming out of the port area are like taking notice of you. So you kind of make your way through, and you make your way through the quad roads, and you go to the right as he told you. Are you going to ask anybody for directions, or going to look for the building or anything like that?
I'm gonna look for a guard
Okay.
and ask them if they know where Gloria Eos's house is.
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
4. Nat 1. Well, you do notice those ones at the bottom of the port, so you could go back. Like, you're in the general area of where he told you, but like, because there's tons of people going through the town, the area, the mud is kind of just like, are you flying or walking?
I'm walking.
The mud is not helping you, and like, tons of people are just milling by. You're not exactly able to find a guard. You kind of noticed what they looked like whenever you saw them at the port, but you didn't take like a really big gander of what they, the uniform that they wear.
Right. Okay.
Am I able to look around for one as well?
Yeah. If that's what you're looking for.
$20.
What the fuck? It did not pop
He
up.
has advantage.
No,
Oh,
it didn't
what?
pop up.
It didn't pop up for me either, but D&D Beyond
Really?
likes to lag. Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh,
Nope, it didn't pop up.
Okay, let's try this again and hope it stays that.
Is it public?
It is. Let me try rolling it again with advantage.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. This time.
Still a 20. All right.
Alright!
Because you're kind of like,
Taller than everybody else.
you're taller than everybody else for sure. You notice, hold on, pass the time. You
Saw it
notice,
both times?
I'm trying to get a good description of what they look like, sorry. You notice these individuals that are kind of in military gear. They're kind of like in like this kind of like dingy kind of plate mail. It kind of looks beat to hell. They look like they don't give two fucks, but they're kind of just like head on a swivel looking around, and they have like their hands on their swords and stuff like that. They're ready to put down anything that is too problem.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of tap like Daylily on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, got a couple cards over there if you want."
Okay, thanks. She is going to walk up to the guards that he pointed out
Mm-hmm.
and wave at them and ask if they know where Gloria Eos's house is.
Okay, they do notice you after a few minutes. You're kind of having to like jump up and down and be like, "Hello." The
Okay.
fuck? But they look down at you and they're like, "Can we help you, young one?"
Yeah, I'm gonna like put on my best, like, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you smile. And do you know where Gloria Eos's house is?
The one that you're talking to kind of is like, "Gloria he kind of like rolls it through his head. And he looks at the person next to him and he's like, Glory Eos, why does that name sound familiar? And he's like, that's the Arcanist. The seer, remember? That everybody kind of stays away from. Oh, yeah. I heard some crazy shit about her. Yeah, she's in the, she's got a place. Where is her place? She's got a place in the Silver Talons Reach. You're kind of a bit, you're not far from it, but, you're kind of far.
In Silver Talons
Reach. So,
Okay.
you're not
In the
from
middle
here,
of-
are you?
No, I'm not.
And he kind of gets to your level and is like, well, I mean, I can give you directions.
I'm gonna kind of like tap him. Hey, I wouldn't do that.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
With how's it disadvantage?
Because
Disadvantage.
he's a guard.
Because he's a guard.
It's a 4.
I said disadvantage.
Baby.
Oh, with a disadvantage. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll re-roll it then, I guess. So
Just
persuasion,
yeah, persuasion.
disadvantage. Please be something fucking.
Nope,
It's
same.
a 4. It's not
Same.
gonna change.
And he kind of just giggles at you. He kind of just gives like a yeah, what the fuck ever. So I could show you where Silver Talons reaches. And he kind of looks up at his friend and he's like, "Do you know where she lives?" And he's like, "I think she's got that tower, remember?" "Ah, that's right. She's got that tower." And he looks back at you and he's like on your level, looking you dead in the fucking eye, Daylily. He's like, "I could show you. It's the tower. And since you're new here, I don't want you to get lost."
That's Daylily right now.
Let me see. I want to see.
She's contemplating killing this man right now. No, thank you for that offer. We have a map. I'm sure I could find it. You said it's a tower in Silver Talons Reach.
Yeah, it's like a gray tower.
Okay, thanks.
Do
I'm
her
gonna-
wings twitch in irritation?
I don't know. Do they?
Yeah, if she's super irritated, they would.
So are they like? Do
Yeah,
I see them
they're
twitch?
yeah.
I'm gonna
They're
like.
twitching right
I'm gonna
now.
like-
She's pissed.
I'm gonna be like, Daily, let's just go. We'll find
Well,
ourselves.
when she
Like,
finishes talking to him, she's gonna walk away back to the rest of the group.
Okay. Well, that went well.
Were they humans?
Yeah.
Oh,
I love humans. Aren't they just so wonderful?
They're great people. Let's go.
natives took a great half human.
What?
Well, I'm a dragonborn. That means I'm half human.
You're more dragon than human.
Well, part of me is so human.
You're humanoid, sort of. You're an anthropomorphic dragon, basically.
Yeah.
So, not really human. You just have
Human-like qualities.
the characteristics of, like, the way you stand and having feet and hands. But you're not human.
So he kind of like stands up and straightens himself. He's like, "Fine. We'll be here if you get lost." And he kind of like brushes off whatever you're gonna tell him.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything else to him. I'm just fucking walking away to the rest of everybody else.
All right. All right. So you now know that she lives in Silver Talon's Reach, which is the next district north, according to your map, in a gray tower.
Why would the captain think that she lived here in a blue house, but the guards say she lives somewhere else?
She probably got forced to move somewhere else.
Oh, possibly. I wonder when the last time he saw her.
They probably avoid, you noticed how they like addressed her. The Arcanist. They never used her name.
Right. Also, Shelly, we can see your notes.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Quick,
can see your
screenshot
Google
F12.
Doc.
Wait, how can y'all see my notes?
You're streaming on Discord.
Just the map.
It changed over to your Google Doc.
Oh, that's so stupid. Y'all don't
Thank
get
God
the
for
map.
F12.
No. I just noticed because I was trying to look at the map.
Okay, well, here's the map link. Since I can't save it.
Oh, you are, Kai. I didn't pay attention to what was on.
There we go.
Stinks.
That's-
I will pin it.
I couldn't upload it.
It saved it as a.
You have your team to
showed it
thank
as a
for that
picture,
one.
Oh,
so
that's
it's
good.
fine.
Okay. So,
Well, you had part to do with it, okay? It was a team effort. The team finally won that turn.
So y'all make your way to the Silver Talon's Reach. Somebody give me a perception check.
Sure.
Creek
You
is
forgot to mention that they missed a Q.
Okay.
And he wanted to
Wow.
19, Daylily 8, Silver 11. So all together, y'all are able to, off to the left, as you kind of get to the middle of the Silver Talon's Reach.
Oh, do I still need to?
You see this like gray tower kind of above, like the top of a gray tower above some of the buildings. And it kind of stands out because the rest of them are like squat little buildings and like they're just like 1 or 2 stories. But this is like a tower. This is like a mage's tower.
Right.
So it's kind of like noticeable. And it's off to the left.
Okay.
By the time y'all get there, it's like very dark. Like there are lights happening. And then this area is doesn't like most of Vasselheim. It doesn't have streets. It doesn't have like paved roads that you're used to in Emon. It's all dirt. It's all mud and everything like that because they had that recent storm. So as you approach, you see a round, like a oval type door, facing towards you, and it's kind of there's no like signs that it's hers, but there is a lantern on and everything like that.
Okay. So I'm gonna knock on the door.
Nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna yell her name.
Nothing happens.
should we, try to go in, or?
Is the door locked?
You could try. You can see.
I'm gonna wiggle the door handle.
It is locked.
So I have a patch that does a portable ram.
Do you really want to use a portable ram?
This thing has been sitting in my bag of holding since the beginning of the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally a rogue. Pick the damn lock.
Fine, I'll do the criminal thing and pick the damn lock.
Give me a dexterity check, plus your proficiency modifier.
Dexterity check plus my what?
Proficiency modifier. So
Plus 2, so dexterity plus 2. So 17, 18, 19.
Not your proficiency modifier, your proficiency bonus. So that's plus 3. So you got a 20.
Yeah, 20.
You're like, yeah, 20. You kind of wiggle it a bit and things like that, and it's kind of harder than you're used to, but it kind of you're able to get the pins in the right place, and the door comes unlocked and is pushed open.
And I'm gonna do the whole alright, almost there, and alright, come to Papa. Click.
Alright. Perfect. As you go in, it's dark. Like there's no lights in this main area, but there is a light. Somebody give me a perception check.
Okay. We should all roll.
Yeah.
Nice, 13.
21.
Okay. 21. 19. The ones that, like, you can all hear it, some more than others. There's, like, a mumbling happening, like, further inside. Further in, like, behind a door. Like, you hear a...
Okay, I'm gonna sneak over to that door and try to listen to see if I can hear what's happening more clearly.
With your perception check, because you got a 21, you just hear mumbling. You can't understand, like, the door kind of muffles it to where you can't make out a lot of words. But you hear like certain words like realm, heed, and alone.
And I understand these words?
She's speaking common.
Oh, okay.
It's in common.
She's speaking celestial or
something? No. She's speaking in common. It's a woman's voice.
Okay.
Do you want to go into the room?
Do I hear this as well, since I got the lowest perception?
You hear the mumbling, but you don't hear specific words.
Okay, so yes, I'm going to enter the room, but she said this is from behind a door?
Yes.
Okay. So I have a small mirror mounted on a metal handle. Am I able to poke that under the door to see kind of in the room?
Yeah. Give me...
I wouldn't see why not.
I wouldn't see why not. Give me a perception check to see what you can see. 21. Okay, perfect. 21 again. You see, like, there's lights everywhere. There's, like, you see, like, symbols scrawled on the wall. And you see a woman sitting in the middle, like, not sitting, she's, like, laying in the middle of this room. And, it's just, like, her mouth is moving. And you hear, like, the same couple words, like, realm, heed, alone.
I'm going to relay that all back to everyone else.
Are y'all leaving the front door open?
Once he tells us that, no, I'm gonna close it.
Okay. So are you gonna go into the room? Or are you gonna...
Can I make some kind of check to see if I can tell if this is like a ritual, or if I can tell like what's specifically maybe happening?
Give me an Arcana or a Medicine check.
Okay. I will do Medicine.
Okay.
I have advantage in both, but Medicine has the higher bonus. 15.
Why is it not showing up?
Ah!
It didn't show up for me either. What the hell is going on?
Okay.
D&D Beyond. Okay, there we go. There it is.
Oh, okay. I rolled again just because you
Okay,
said it didn't
it's
show
fine.
up.
24.
24. That's fine. I'll take the second one.
Okay.
You remember them saying, "Oh, the seer," and though you are not a seer, you've heard things about seers and like meditative trances that they go into, and sometimes they like kind of mumble to themselves, so you're assuming that this is a meditative kind of like trance that she's in.
Okay. I'm going to try to open the door.
It is unlocked.
Okay. I don't want to go all the way in the room. I just want to stand in the doorway and see if I can understand what she's saying.
Give me another perception check.
22.
You hear her say, "Those who come from another realm will find it hard to leave when winter crests. They must take heed. One of water will make the trip alone, but more shall come through." And she just keeps repeating this, and like her voice gets louder and louder.
Another realm. Hold on. I'm trying to write it all down.
Do you want me to say it again? Because she is repeating it over and over again.
Yeah, give me just a second. Let me, from another realm, we'll find it.
That's true.
To leave. You said when winter crests?
Those who come from another realm will find it hard to leave. When winter crests, they must take heed. One of water will make the trip alone, but more shall come through.
They must take heed. One of...
And like as she's like, as she opens the door, you can hear her like, it's kind of like an otherworldly voice. It does not sound like this is like part of her, but she's just like laying there, her eyes kind of like glazed over and whited out, and like she's just laying on the ground with her like basically starfished. Like she might have fallen this way or something like that. And,
right, like it wasn't planned.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional. Her voice is like getting louder and louder.
Okay. I'm going to stop. I'm gonna stand in the doorway to stop like the rest of them coming in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to call out to her. Gloria.
Nothing.
It's time to wake up now.
Nothing. She just keeps repeating the same lines over and over again.
Okay, I'm going to... I'm going to go and crouch beside her.
Mm-hmm.
And take her hand.
Okay.
And does she do anything?
Nope, she just keeps repeating herself.
I'm gonna like poke Creek in the side and be like, bet you won't touch her.
Bruh.
I want to take I have a small knife with my adventuring gear.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna stab this lady?
No, listen, I want to take the very tip of it, not enough to like hurt her, but like just enough to like prick the center of her hand for like stimulus.
Okay.
And see if that like pulls her out of the trance.
Give me a medicine check.
Okay. How's a dirty 20?
You hear her gasp, and her eyes blink out, and she looks up at you, and she sees like this knife in your hand against her hand, and she's like, "Who are you? What are you doing in my home?" And she like snatches her hand away from you.
I'm gonna like put my knife away and be like, "Oh no, I'm sorry. The captain sent us. You were supposed to meet us to pick up some things."
I thought you were coming like 2 days from now.
They said they sent you a message saying we were going to be here early.
Was that today?
Yes. How long have you been in this state?
Last thing I remember is going to Abundant Terrace to make a little offering to Melora, and I came back to my home. What's today?
Today is the 11th of Thinsir.
I mean, that was today. That's so weird. How did you get in my home?
Oh, you weren't answering, and the captain said that it's unlike you to not show up, so we were worried, and you didn't answer when we knocked or called your name. So we did, we picked your lock.
I see. What was I doing?
You were having, I'm assuming, a vision. I myself am not a seer, but I do know what happens sometimes with your kind.
She kind of holds her head and is just like, I had a vision. What did I say?
You were saying those who come from another realm will find it hard to leave. When winter quest, they must take heed. One of water will make the trip alone, but more will come through. What is going to come through, Gloria?
I don't know. I never remember my visions. Usually it's not like this. Usually if I have a vision, it's in the presence of others, and they can help me through it, but I don't remember anything about my visions. That's so strange.
Well, you don't remember them, so you wouldn't know if this is the first one you've had.
Oh no, this isn't the first vision I've had.
Oh no, I meant of the one from other realms.
I have not had this before, so you're able.
Silsphere's not a smart man, but he's listened to this, and
Yeah.
he's been in like the corner, like picking at his nail, and then like he realized, he goes, "Wait, did you say something about a water one?"
I'm gonna look at Silsphere and then at Creek and nod.
So wait, if she goes, more come back?
It's
Or is it if I don't go, more come back?
no, it's never.
What are you talking about?
It's never that clear with a vision, especially if you're not the one having it, and she doesn't. Often seers don't remember them.
Yeah,
so...
but she specifically said if the water one goes through, more come back.
But it's not
last
an if. It's not
I
an
checked.
If statement, Silsphere.
Last I checked, we are the only two from another realm, and she's the only water one out of the two of us.
Yes, I'm not saying it's not about you two. I'm just saying it's not an if statement of if Creek goes alone. It's when she makes the trip, more will come back.
What are y'all talking about? From a different realm?
Gloria, we
yeah, hi,
are
I'm
the ones
Sly.
you saw in your vision. This is Creek, the one of water, and this is Silsphere. They are both from another realm.
Like the Fey realm?
No. They are from Faerun, another realm entirely.
I've never heard of this Faerun.
Yes.
Fun. Apparently nobody has.
I mean,
well,
I don't.
Another world to us.
I came here because a vision.
Nightmare!
I came to Vasselheim because of a vision. Whenever it was translated to me, I knew I had to be here. Which is strange, yes, I know. But... Huh. And she kind of gets up and brushes her...
Vision?
Well, it was quite a long time ago. It was, I had to deal with what happened. Hold on real quick.
Where did you accidentally post these?
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
It had to deal with this group a couple years ago that have you heard of the Mighty Nine?
Can I roll history to see if I know what they are?
Yeah, roll a history check for me.
13.
You have not.
Okay.
You have not.
No, I have not heard of them.
Okay. It's complicated. It's a whole thing. I don't think y'all would be too interested about it since it's not really to do with y'all. But wait, the captain of the Golden Moon, right? He had things for me, correct?
Yes, we have them.
I mean, I would love to have them. Thank you. I mean, are you all hungry?
I'm just gonna look at Sophia when she asks that.
Wait, say what?
Are you hungry? Are you all hungry?
I'm sure we could all go for a meal.
Reliar's starving. Okay.
Let me start working on some things, and you can just leave the items in here. This is my office, and the least I could do is provide you food and a place to stay for the night.
Okay, I'm gonna take the unknown box out of my inventory.
Okay. Do you leave it unopened? As she
yes,
leaves it.
None of my business.
What about the parchment?
I have the parchment. I'm suspicious because that was a quick subject change there. She went from almost telling us a story about the vision of why she moved to Vasselheim to suddenly being worried about the captain and her things. So when she leaves,
give me an insight check.
16.
She's not trying to hide anything from y'all. She just thinks y'all are just going to be uninterested because y'all are not even here for a very long time. So
I'm still suspicious, but
okay.
When she leaves, I'm gonna start pulling out the documents as she's leaving.
Okay.
But I want to look at the front of them and see if I can tell who it's from.
Give me a history check.
How's a 23?
Good. You notice in the stamp on it, it has a the crest. You've seen it before in Alora's office. It's the crest of the Arcana Pontifical. So it's this weird oval with an eye in the middle. And there's a couple of missives that are sealed. And there's one that has the symbol of the Ashari, which is these different triangles stacked on each other. Hold on, I will bring them up. Seek.
It's okay. You don't have to pull up a picture of it.
Oh, it's fine. There we go. There's that. And then there is that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I knew that was the elemental thing. Okay.
Do you open them?
I don't want to be that nosy. I'm so tempted, but I won't be that nosy. I just wanted to see if I knew who they were from. So I will set them on her desk, and I kind of want to look around at the symbols on the wall.
Okay, Okay, what were you gonna say? Finish.
I was gonna see if I recognize any of them.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Is anybody else going to get in on this investigation?
Sure.
17.
I'll make an investigation check. I have advantage.
I was hoping you would say Arcana check.
20.
Because I have advantage in those.
They are between Daylily and Silsafir. You can tell that they're they're runes of different spells. You don't know what the spells are, what they entail, but you know that the Arcana Pansophical is like very magically inclined. So you can assume that they're like things that she's learned, things that are sort of like she's working on, things like that. You can make an Arcana check to see.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, do an Arcana check.
No fucking way.
Jesus, Silsaphir. Did you get a nat 20?
I did. I got a natural 20.
That's so funny. Creek has no idea what's going on.
Creek is like magic.
Magic.
So Daylily notices it. There's like a few of the spells that she notices. They're kind of like, it's kind of like she's writing on the walls, like she's trying to figure out like a math problem of like what all needs to be, like what different runes need to be in what place to make this spell make sense. Silsphere, as you're looking on the ground, you notice a circle, and like it kind of like gives off this hum to you, like a really interesting hum, and you have only ever seen this one other time in whenever y'all were traveling to Whitestone.
Wait. So I've seen this circle before?
Yeah, not this specific like design for the circle, but you've seen something similar whenever y'all were traveling to Whitestone from Emon. It's a teleportation circle.
Oh, I'm gonna kind of like be like, hey, Daylily. Once again, not a wizard guy. But this kind of looks familiar. Is this that teleportation thing?
When he says that, I'm gonna look at him and then what he's like gesturing to, and nod and be like, "Yeah, that is a teleportation circle."
And Daylily, you know that teleportation circles, the symbology is different from every location, especially ones that are like anchored into a place. They're specifically designed for that location.
Right.
So every place has its own symbology and everything like that.
Right. So there's there's no way to tell where it's going to.
No, you have to draw out the symbol that you're going to. Like this one is the teleportation. This is the in. Like this is the teleportation circle in to her place.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So you could, if you wanted to, quickly jot this down for later, or you can just leave it alone.
Yeah, hell yeah, I want to know what the fuck this is, especially if she's having visions about us.
Okay, yeah. Give me, and like you hear her like, it will just be like a few more minutes, I promise. It's nothing like too glamorous. But it'll be food. Give me a performance check.
Can we do something else? 11.
Not too bad. You're able to, like you're not able to like go over it with like do like a relief drawing of it because your notebook's not that big and you don't have any paper that big. But you're able to get down the symbology right, like it wasn't that high of a DC, so you're able to like copy it down into your notebook.
Okay.
Oh Jesus, what the hell?
What?
Nothing. Something's going on in a Discord that I'm in. It was just like alerts. I'm like, Jesus. What is everybody else doing? Relier's starving. We know that. Creek is.
Are you guys just
But he
watching
is starving in real life.
us look at magic shit?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like watch Daylily over her shoulder, draw it, and being that I made that miraculous 20, I'm gonna correct things that are written wrong. Be like, no, that one looks like that.
Definitely.
I'm gonna, no, not the other way. Yeah, there you go. Yep, that one.
So she calls y'all into the kitchen area. There's like a small table set up there. Usually she's like alone, so she's like gathering up some chairs, and it's not like, it's like a small soup. It's nothing like too flamboyant. And she feeds y'all. She shows you some like spare rooms. You each get your own room, unless y'all want to bunk up together, which that's totally up to y'all. And y'all spend the night in the Gray Tower of Gloria Eos.
Okay.
The next day, as y'all come downstairs, one by one, or however else y'all want to come down, who comes down first? Who would come down first?
Probably me.
Probably Daylily. Okay.
And then I'll follow shortly behind.
Okay. The door to her office is closed. And as you make your way to the kitchen, you notice a note on the table.
Okay, what does the note say?
It says, "I'm sorry, what you told me about my vision kept me up quite late. I have gone to the Cobalt Vault for more information. Meet me there. It is in the Braving Grounds."
So you said the door to her office is closed.
Uh-huh.
Can I try to see if the door it's unlocked?
Yeah, go ahead. You try to push it open?
I'm gonna like wiggle the handle and see if it's unlocked.
It's locked.
Damn. Okay.
Am I gonna come downstairs and see her doing that and just like go, move over?
Yeah, you can. Are you going to?
I'm gonna pick the lock.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw?
Dex saving throw.
Ah, she trapped it.
Fucking try, bitch. 24.
When your stuff connects, you feel like a jolt through your tools into your hands and like throughout your body, and you're like, oh shit.
That tickles.
That's definitely armed and trapped.
I actually wasn't gonna have him unlock it. I was just gonna say, okay, she locked it, and like leave it alone. But he offered himself to do it.
Do you continue?
Can I dispel magic?
My stuff is technically in the door, so I have to retrieve the thing.
Can I? When I notice that happened to him, can I do dispel magic on the door?
Yes, but roll me a d20. You want to try to beat a 20. Actually, give me an Arcana check, and your DC is 20.
Arcana check, DC 20.
Oh, jeez.
Advantage. 23! me!
Wow.
Oh man. Yeah, you just spell magic, and you feel like you don't feel the aura of that magic anymore.
Okay, I guess I'll try to use my tools again.
Yeah, give me a dexterity check plus your proficiency modifier. Or proficiency bonus.
Plus proficiency bonus.
7.
7.
This lock is a lot harder than you're used to. And you are not able to, like, there's like something extra with this lock, and you're not able to unlock it.
Out of curiosity, what is the lock made of?
It's like in the door, so it's made of like really good metal.
Specifically the metal.
We're not melting her door handle.
Specifically the metal.
Okay. Like what specifically? What type of metal?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like an iron. Like it's a good door. Like obviously there's a reason why she like put a spell on it, locked it up.
Yeah. Now I'm even more curious as to what the fuck's behind there.
Oh, y'all were in there.
But we didn't see what was in the box or what was in those letters.
Okay.
Yeah, here's the problem is, one of my flaws is when I see something valuable, I can't think about anything but how to steal it. And I'm kind of curious about the box. I was going to steal it overnight, but I kind of slept a little bit harder than I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
it was
that's
good.
my number
It was
one.
Good soup. Good soup.
That's my number one goal right now.
Okay.
Could I misty step to the other side of the door since I know?
That's an idea. We could both misty step.
No, because you can't.
We've been in the room before, though, so
but
like we
you
know
can't
what
go
it looks
through
like.
walls with Misty Step.
No, but if I can see, because the role of Misty Step is briefly surrounded by several mists, you can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. So if I take my little mirror thing, stick it on the door, and see an area in the room, I can Misty Step through.
I'm not gonna give that. No.
No. That's literally the rules of Misty Step. Is to see.
You have to see it within 30 feet.
That's the rule of Misty Step.
Okay. Okay. But you have to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Both of us, since we're both Misty stepping in there?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me mark off using Misty Step.
Come on.
You said a dex save?
Dex save.
24!
Jesus. Yeah. Not a
14.
dex check, a dex save.
Fuck me. You said that. Hold on. I have this, advantage against... Never mind. It's
You did not make it through. You bunked the door.
Yeah, you bunked the door. You,
So
on the
if I
other
get
hand,
through,
Severe,
I just hear...
made it through. Yeah.
So wait, if I'm on this side of the door, am I able to unlock and open it?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk over to the door, unlock it, open it, and be like, "Did you miss the target?"
Yeah, I don't have good depth perception, and I'm gonna like push past him to go to her desk, and I wanna see if those letters from yesterday, the parchment, is on her desk somewhere.
Give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna go over to
your
the box
investigation check has to be over a 20, of course. You see the
double sevens. What the fuck is
double
that?
sevens? I mean, the DC was 15, so.
He wants the box. I want the paper.
Yeah, the box is sitting there and it's open. And you can see the contents within. There's a couple of pages in there, but you remember what the seals look like,
Right.
and you're able to find them quite quickly. Are you going to read them?
Are they open already? Like, did she open them yesterday?
Yes, she did.
Then yes, I want to read them.
Okay.
Is the box empty? Like,
I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna calm down.
And
And
the rest of them wake up and walk past. Still, Saphira and I are just like scattering around in her office.
Yeah, y'all are fucking bandits.
I
in the
know
box,
what they wrote to her about.
In the box, it looks like there was something smaller in there. Like there was like a box within the box, but the box is nowhere. Like you don't know where it's at.
I thought you said he could see it, and it was.
Yeah, there was something in the box, so it looks like there might have been like other things in the box, like another box within the box. But he doesn't know what.
Is gone.
Yeah, that smaller box is gone.
Damn.
Yeah, and you couldn't know exactly what was in the box because you did not open it before.
Can I roll a history check to see if anything's different in the room?
Sure. Your DC is 20.
Also 24.
We're making all the DC checks. We are the best bandits ever. He's not even a rogue.
I know.
My dad was though. My dad was a rogue.
Everything seems the same besides the 2 pieces of paper in the box that you noticed.
Okay.
There
Even
goes
with
my day.
My 20 investigation, it all looks the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like throw my hands up and be like, well, there goes my day.
So which letter are you going to read first?
I want to read the one from the Ashari first.
Ooh. Okay. I did not plan for this, so I did not write the letter.
I know.
You're like, I know. I was not expecting y'all to break into her fucking house.
Just give us a general idea of what.
You have a robe.
So it mentions like a few years ago, a apogee solstice.
Hold on. What the fuck is that word? Apogee?
Yeah, APOGE. And some things that happened in Marquette and other places during that time.
Oh, I know what's okay.
Yeah.
Happened in Marquette and other places. And is that basically the gist of what the
Yeah, basically what the gist of the letter says.
Okay, what about the Arcana Pansophical? The same thing?
It mentions that they are looking forward to seeing her again in Taldori. We understand that you have made a home in Vasselheim. Brain did not want to do the brain thing.
I
know. We understand that you made a home in Vasselheim, but your duties are in Taldori. Please, we will give you a few months to pack everything up and ship it, and we will see you in 3 months' time.
Damn. Want her to uproot her whole life.
Mm-hmm. She's been there for over 7 years.
Yeah.
For over 7 years, so.
I want her to change her whole damn life for them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, are y'all looking for anything else in the room?
Nah.
With that investigation?
I mean, I was pretty disappointed.
I mean,
so.
is there anything, like, you said there wasn't anything new in the room.
Yeah, nothing new.
Is there anything that would, like, stick out to me as somebody who is, like, an Arcana person?
Definitely, you noticed the math, like the math that she was doing on her walls.
Math of the spells.
Yeah, the math of the spells. You can copy those down if you want and kind of investigate it on your own later on. Or you can just leave it alone.
Can I tell what spell she's trying to break down? If it mentions that at all, anyway.
Give me an Arcana check.
All right. Come on. Damn.
No.
I can't move 4. I can't see it. A 10. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's fine. I will copy it down then if I can't recognize what spell it is she's breaking down.
Okay, give me a performance check. No. It's.
I used all my good rolls.
Yep, you used all your good rolls. You're able to. You kind of start copying it down, and it kind of your mind goes,
and
"The fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And you kind of stop halfway. You stop quarter way. Let me say that.
Okay. Actually, I have still Saphir. Is he still in the room with me, or did he leave?
Still Saphir. Or you're still in the room? Okay.
I want him to write down the components and see if he can recognize anything.
Okay. You're the least magical guy in the room.
Yeah, right. But you've been rolling pretty good with Arcana, so I just want to see if somebody who's on the outside
to copy it down, it'll be a performance check.
That's a -1.
Yeah. So is mine. It's okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, same.
He's able to get a little bit more, but not too much.
Right. So Spirit, can you look at this and see if you can tell what type of spell it might be that she's breaking down here?
Arcana check?
Yes, please. 16.
16?
Not bad.
What the fuck?
It's... Hold on, let me see something real quick.
See, that's why I asked for him to look at it too.
Wow, you rolled a... Oh, you did roll a 1.
It kind of... You've never seen a spell like this before, but you kind of get the gist that it has to deal with the School of Conjuration, and it's similar to a teleportation spell.
I'm gonna kind of look at it and kind of do the whole scratching my chin thing, yep, that's I'm just gonna kind of estimate here. Conjuration.
Okay.
Yep. Teleportation, that's all I got.
Okay.
Nice.
Is she breaking down planar shift?
You don't know?
Now that he's told me that, can I roll an Arcana and see if I can tell if it's planar shift?
With that 10?
Well, I was gonna roll another one since he told me now.
No. With that 10, it kind of makes sense, but you're not, this doesn't look
not
like...
for sure.
You're not for sure.
Okay. Alright, I think it's time that we get out of her office.
And lock it up?
Well, yeah. I'm going to cast, because we don't have the key to lock it, or does it need a key to lock it, or is it just a turn lock?
You need a key to lock it.
Can I reverse pick the lock?
You know what? Give me a roll me a dexterity check plus your proficiency bonus.
Didn't know that existed.
Damn, that was almost a 17.
Yeah, no.
5.
So question.
Possible answer.
Could I take a piece of metal,
Mm-hmm.
stick it in the hole, heat only the metal that I want,
Sly, calm down.
and make a fake key of it to lock it?
We didn't see the original key.
But no, that's why I'm saying stick something in the keyhole. Like metal in the keyhole, melt the metal that I'm holding.
With heat metal. With heat.
Yeah, to make like a key thing to lock it back.
Okay.
That's blacksmithing.
Yeah, that's... Okay, I'm gonna let you do this. You're gonna...
I'm sure it's an old skeleton key, though. It's not a modern-day lock.
So, what you're going to do, you're going to expend your spell slot for this.
Yeah, obviously.
You're going to roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
But your DC is 25.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn it!
What
Do
happens?
I get the kind of...
Can I see a... Oh, no, never mind. Anyway.
Do I get the drift of that and I try?
You're not able to, because she melts the metal into the key lock.
Oh my god, you just jammed the lock.
I will later.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna Can I reheat the metal and, like, scoop it out?
You fucked up enough, let's not melt the lock some more.
We'll go.
Meow.
God, so
Yeah.
Spear, we didn't think
Did
about
you hear that?
No, you
No.
you did not think about that.
We didn't think about having to lock the door back when we were done.
But you should have let me handle the lock. I was working on it.
All right. So, with the door officially jammed and not spelled back, do y'all make your way to where she asked y'all to show up?
No. I'm never seeing her again in my life.
We're gonna have to. She's gonna be suspicious. We're already late, I'm sure.
I'm never showing up there again. No, I don't want to.
But she doesn't know what we've done yet.
She will. She will. Is there any way to fix this?
No.
No, I think we're pretty much far gone on that one.
Hold on.
No, because with that heat metal, like Kai said, like there's still pins and like tumblers and things. You
Yeah,
melted
you
the
melted
whole.
all that.
You melted it.
There's no reversal on this.
I have
need to
chronal.
go.
Hold on. I have chronal shift.
Okay.
Okay.
As a reaction, after I or a creature I can see make an attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw,
Mhm.
I can force a reroll. So, can I try to re-roll and not melt this metal into the lock?
Sure. Like I
I'll
said, the
expend-
DC is
I'll
25.
expend
You better roll
Right.
a 25 or you're gonna break the shit again. Arcana check.
Please, baby Jesus. I'm scared to look.
It's a 16.
God damn it!
Yeah, that lock is officially donezo.
You should have had me just re-roll mine.
The
I
DC
rolled
would have gone
mine
up a little
before you.
bit on his, but like, yeah, you.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Can I tell the maker of this lock?
No.
Yeah, yeah, Sly's just gonna walk out of the room.
Okay.
Can I hire a lock maker to come replace this?
You done fucked it up.
Not in this town.
I mean, there are locksmiths in town,
Yeah.
but you don't know where any of them are at. You would have to ask around.
He'll see it's been all magic to get scared. True. I fucking melted so much metal into it. To make up, for breaking her lock.
Mm-hmm.
I want to slide. How much would you say replacing a lock costs?
That particular lock?
That's going to cost... Oh, yeah, the whole door would have to be redone.
No! No, it wouldn't.
Well, I mean, you gotta think about it. She said that it was like a modern day lock. If it's pins and key and springs, we don't know what the actual key combination is. So if she goes to retry her key and it doesn't work,
Yeah, like there's
How
tumblers.
much will it cost? How much will it cost?
With the door and the lock, it's going to cost like 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold for a door?
And a lock.
I mean, that's
Jesus!
like
All right,
chump change.
I'm putting 1,000 gold next to the door in
Mm-hmm.
a little satchel with a rose in it that says, "I'm sorry."
Okay.
Okay, let's leave before anything else happens.
Are y'all going to...
It's a good thing Kai and I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, fuck. Okay. See, the reason Daylily is so chaotic now is because I don't have Cypress to be chaotic with.
Yeah. What are y'all going to do? Are y'all going to meet her at the Cobalt Vault? Or are y'all going back to the ship?
I would assume we were gonna meet her at the Cobalt Vault.
Okay.
And go back to the ship after.
Okay.
Yeah. And never show my face to her ever again. Unless I need help from her, and I'll just teleport into her office. I wrote down her office teleportation shit, so if I need help, I'll just teleport into her office and be like, look, listen. It's been a while.
It's been a
Let me
while.
tell you something. Let me tell you something.
All right. So, who's going to lead this charge?
So we're not gonna replace the door and the lock?
No, she's just leaving money.
No, I'm gonna leave money. She doesn't know that we broke into the room. She'll
You
just
can
see
just
that I
say,
fucked
you
up
can
her
just
lock.
say that someone tried to break in.
Oh no, she's gonna know it was probably us. But
Oh my god.
it doesn't look like we broke into it because we melted it after. Like, it happened when the door was closed. So they'll just see
Like
that
I said,
somebody
you
fucked
can
it
just
up
say,
from the
you
outside.
can just say, it wasn't us, it was someone else.
No, because everybody's afraid of her in this town, so I don't think anybody would... Well, maybe. I don't know. Anyway,
Okay.
let's go meet her at the Cobalt Vault.
Someone give me a survival check. And since you have the map, I'm not going to say it's with disadvantage. She kind of told you the area and what to look for.
Proficient
Right.
in survival.
Kai has the
Dude,
best
I mean, like,
survival.
yes,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So you're able to find on the map something marked. It's not on that map, but it's marked the Cobalt Vault in the Braving Grounds, not that far from the Trial Forge. And you make your way through the main passage, through the quad roads, and then you take a right into the Braving Grounds, and it doesn't take y'all here. It takes y'all about 40 minutes to get there. This is a small town, after all.
Okay. I'm gonna act like nothing happened. I'm just gonna mind my own business.
Okay.
Hopefully we meet her at the place.
When you get there, she's not outside. But the doors are open. There's like a few scholars coming in and out. There's a few people with like blue robes and things, blue like vestments, coming in and out. A few people that look a little, like they don't look like scholars, but like they look like they belong there. And you see the hold on. Oh, come on. Jesus. You see on the door, in like a on like a banner, that symbol.
Okay. Can I? What language is this?
It's just a symbol. Like it has, some actually.
Yeah, there's
Give
like
me,
symbols on it.
Nicholas. Give me a history check. Actually, what languages do you speak? Before you give me a history.
Common, Druidic, Elvish, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
This this.
I love asking you questions you didn't prepare.
Who else? Who else speaks different languages?
I speak Celestial, Common, Sylvan, and Thieves' Cant.
You notice this, Silsafir, that it's in Celestial, and it says something along the lines of like the knowing mistress.
I think it's so weird that so many of you guys speak Sylvan.
So I'm gonna kind of like.
Hold on.
Do I see Daylily kind of like pretending to read it?
Well, I'm not pretending to read it. I'm just looking at it.
I was like, is she pretending to read it? I don't think she's pretending to read it.
I'm gonna be like, oh. What did it say again?
It says something about the knowing mistress.
Oh, it says something about the knowing mistress. Interesting.
Sorry, my cat is wanting to get on my desk. Hold on, let me let him out.
Nicholas!
Oh. No, don't go.
No, don't go.
Frankl.
He is Frankel, not Frankel. God, not Frankel. Nicholas. Rip Frankel. I don't think that cat exists anymore. So do y'all go in?
He's reincarnated.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all go in, and as you go in, there is a front desk with some like very scholarly, like hoity-toity looking people, and they kind of look up from what they are doing, and they glare at you all, and they just let out a long huff. Yes.
Hi, we're here to meet Gloria.
And they squint their eyes more.
I just blink back at them when they squint their eyes at me.
Gloria. She did say there were people coming to meet her.
And where is she?
Follow me. And she nods to her other compatriot at the front desk, and she waves you along to follow her.
Okay.
You kind of go through all these different bookshelves and places where people are studying and writing things down, and you come across Gloria in the stacks. She doesn't have anybody like following her or anything like that. They have like a rapport. And the person from the Cobalt Vault just goes and Gloria looks up and is like, "Oh, Hi, everyone. I'm glad that you can make it. Were you... I'm sorry I didn't have breakfast ready or anything like that. I just wanted to get here as soon as this opened. I just couldn't shake the vision, and the person just looks at you all and just walks away.
I'm gonna sit near her. I'm assuming she's sitting at like a table.
She's like looking through books in the stacks.
Like on a shelf?
Like on a shelf, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine. What are you looking for?
I mean, whenever it mentioned winter, you said something about winter crests?
Yeah.
Well, that got me thinking about Winter's Crest, which is a holiday. I don't know if you're all familiar with it.
Is it something that we would be familiar with?
Make a history check for all those who are from this realm.
Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. 18.
You too, Relier. Give me a history check. Or not.
Surin.
Sorry, I was sneezing.
Oh. Give me a history check.
I'm proficient in history check. Why didn't I know that? What the hell?
Proficient, you were saying?
I only rolled once.
Why didn't you roll with
Do you
advantage?
have advantage in history?
Probably.
There we go. Winter's Crest. You both know that Winter's Crest is only celebrated in Tal'Dorei. And it has to deal with a victory over Erevan, the Rime Lord, which is I believe an ice giant. Hold on. An elemental behemoth.
You said victory over Everon, what?
The Rime Lord.
Rime Lord. You said a giant elemental?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you also know that it has to deal when this marks the time that the veil between material and planes of existence are the thinnest. Or so you've heard. You, because you've traveled a lot, Daylily, you would know this just from like your parents learning about different cultures and things like that. Relier would know this because he celebrates Winter's Crest and like the whole folklore around it.
Right.
The other two would not know. They've been here for a Winter's Crest, but they've never like they're like it has nothing to do with us.
When is Winter's Crest?
You would know it is the 20th of Duscar, Duscar. So towards the end of the year.
Didn't we start? Una momento.
Mm-hmm.
First session for Saul. So, Dunshire, is that before Dunkar or whatever?
Duscar? Yes.
Yeah. It's
like currently y'all are in spring. Tuskar is like December in our equivalent. So it's at the very end of the year. It's like the last month of the year.
Okay. So would you say that they transported here in the winter?
You wouldn't know that.
I know I wouldn't know that, but I was just curious.
No, they got here, hold on, let me look at the map, or the calendar. They got here, like, near Quinn Pilar.
Okay.
They had, like, they were here, like, for, like, a couple of months before y'all met up.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay. So, when she says that it reminded her of Winter's Crest,
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of gonna lean a little bit closer to her so that they don't overhear me.
Mm-hmm.
So do you believe that the veil is thinner during that time?
That is, I mean, a lot of people believe that. I mean, that's what I've been told before. During my magical studies, they even said a couple of people try to, aim their rituals towards this, because especially if it has to deal with, like, planar travel or bringing things in from different realms, different planes of existence, it is an optimal time. I mean, the fierce dragon Thordak was brought in during Winter's Crest many years ago. So.
While those two are talking, can me and Creek be once again playing water ball? Like across the table from each other? Like
They're
just
not.
tossing a little ball.
Y'all are not in a
library.
table. You're not at a table right now.
Oh, like we just gonna be like tossing a little ball of water to each other?
Yeah. Each of you give me dexterity checks.
Yeah, just playing hacky sack with a water ball. Dex check.
Dex check, both of you.
Ah, shit, 5.
Yeah.
Do not whip the books.
As you're doing that, you each, not realizing that you're both, like, going to shape water to do this, you each create a ball of water, and before it's too late, the two globs of water hit each other and, like, spray on you and the surrounding area.
When they do this, I'm going to whip around to them.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you playing with water and what appears to be a library?
We got bored of the mumbo jumbo talk.
Why didn't you ask to go outside?
We didn't want to miss anything.
I'm a water genasi, duh.
She's a water genasi.
Did
Duh.
anybody see them throwing water back and forth to each other?
All of you give me a perception check.
Maybe.
All of you.
Fuck,
What?
I have a 6.
No.
I'm too mad to notice.
You're like two. You're like 2 in the stacks.
Be grateful I'm not a fire genasi. I'll be grateful if you don't go to fucking jail.
Alright, 19. Woo.
Reliar and Daylily don't notice, but Creek and Silsifir don't. After Daylily's reaction, y'all kind of have your head on a swivel, and you both make eye contact with a member of the Cobalt Vault, fuming and coming towards you.
Hey, Creek, Hey guys, we're just gonna go step outside. Go, 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 go. And I kind of like push her, like go, 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 go.
Give me a oh god, what would it be? Hold on. Give me an athletics check to see if each of you give me an athletics check to see if y'all will outrun this
22.
guy. Jesus.
I got a 22. I have advantage.
19.
Yeah!
Before they know what hits them, you two remember how to get the hell out of here, and you hightail it out the front door before they are able to get to them.
God. Can I use... God, where is it?
Prestidigitation?
Will prestidigitation clean this up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yes, you know, that word.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that to clean up the mess that they just made.
No problem. You're able to sop up all the water from the floor and from the outside of the stacks and on the books that they were able to get to.
Yay.
Relier, what are you up to? Because those two knuckleheads.
I'm just gonna go outside and see what. I'm
Okay.
just gonna unfold.
I'm not going to have you do an athletics check because you're not running from somebody.
Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. What the fuck was I talking to her about?
The
The veil being thin. The veil being thin.
And she said something about how Thordak came through during Winter's Crest.
Right. I noticed on your study wall yesterday when we found you, it looks like you're breaking down a teleportation spell.
She's kind of taken aback by this, and it was just like, it's I was told to work on a different version of planar shift by Allura and Keyleth of the Arashari. They had mentioned somebody needing a different path to a different location, and that was not known to this world. And so I was trying to break down how a planar shift would work for worlds that are outside of the ones that we know.
Well, wouldn't it matter solely to the caster of the spell what world they were going to? Why would it need a different version for...
Well, there would be different words that would have to be recited, a different way to attune the tuning fork, a lot of different variables. And so I was trying to break down the math on how it would work, not necessarily the spell, like creating the spell itself.
Right.
It's just theory.
Right. Yeah. No, I definitely understand that. I was just curious why you were breaking down a teleportation spell.
I was asked to.
Yeah, I understand that now. So you don't remember any of your vision at all?
Every time I have a vision, it's only after it's a very long, drawn out process of people have to tell me what I say. And
Mm-hmm.
then there's like I have to commune with beings who give me my visions, and yeah, that's the only way I can really understand what is going on.
So,
but because you mentioned something about Winter's Crest, I was looking things up about the solstices and different research about the solstices and things like that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense that during certain times of the year, that the veils would be thinner, depending on where you are. It's just strange to me that something would come through only when she went back.
Well, that doesn't necessarily, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's because she went through, something comes through. Maybe something was trying to come through to begin with, and they realized that it's only during a certain time of year that they're able to make this journey.
Right. I mean, yeah, that does make a bit of sense, but I just worry, people from other realms here now. There's not a lot of research or science for it,
Well, not that we know of, but you are going to Marquette, correct?
Yes. I know that there is an author there that wrote about other realms and
Yes.
possibly visiting them. I do know that. I did find his books. But it's a worrying to think.
Well, if you're not able to get power in one realm, why not go to another? It happens all the time.
But this isn't about power.
That we know of. I'm not saying your friends are trying to get power in another realm. I'm saying that maybe the other thing coming through, or other things, are trying to get power here.
Maybe. I guess it's possible.
We don't know. We won't know until the day it happens. So, would you like to help me look up some more things about the solstices, or would you like to join your friends? I mean, there's not really much else besides what I told you.
Actually, I will join you. Give me just a moment to tell them that I'll be here. And I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go out and tell them that I'm gonna stay here and research with her.
Okay, have fun. We'll not be inside there.
Where?
Are you outside?
Yeah. Everybody, you three are outside. What are y'all going to do in the meantime while she's researching? Are y'all just gonna wait there?
Well, I myself am going to try to find the local pub.
Okay. Give me a investigation check.
Ooh, +9 with advantage. No way I can fail this. Yeah, 20.
Okay. Not that far down, you see a group of people coming out of a tavern next to this huge door. And it looks like a tavern, but it also kind of looks you see like this weird octagonal shape outside of it, and you see a couple of people like yelling down at it.
Oh, no way. Is this a fighting tavern?
There's one way to check.
So I looked at the map earlier, and I remember that the captain said something about taverns in the Braving Grounds. Isn't the Cobalt thing in the Braving Grounds?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I'm assumedly the Braving Grounds would be like a fighting district, so it's possible. It's a fighting bar.
All right, let's go get a drink and watch some fights.
Please don't get yourself involved in any.
Oh no, I'm just gonna do my thing and invest.
All right.
It's time to get laid.
For a minute, I thought you said it's time to get laid, and I was like,
I said lit. I mean, if that's also on the table, I would.
What? Oh shit!
Damn, Relier, my mans.
Let's go.
Local bathhouse is up the road, my mans.
So you three make your way down the road towards this
I know
tavern, and Daylily, you make your way back to where Gloria is at in the stacks.
okay.
Daylily, give me a investigation check.
I do want to speak with the tavern owner when we get a chance.
So it takes you about 15 to 20 minutes of going through some of the books, and like Gloria's like, oh, I already read that one. That one's no mind, and you make it through a couple other books, and you find a book about the solstices that she hasn't read before, about how they're connected with like lowering the realm's walls, and that people and things are able to travel through easily. There's one thing about like it's a fairly recent updated history within the last 10 years that also accounts for the Chromo Conclave and the bringing back of Thordak from the fire plane. So things that you two talked about, and then you see something about an apogee, like apogee solstices, and how here, hold on, let me you know that celestial solstices reoccur roughly every 20 to 30 years, but roughly every 100 to 120 years there are particularly powerful solstices called apogee solstices.
Apogee solstices is every what? 100 years?
100 to 120 years. That can shift the ley lines of Exandria, and during which truly incredible magical feats can be achieved. You also learn about half solstices, in which
you know, I'm writing all of this down. Leyline and magic feats happen, and half solstices.
In which fewer astral bodies need to be aligned, creates spikes in magical energies that allow certain rituals to be performed.
Okay. Oh my gosh, my pen sucks.
And give me a you know what, I'm gonna say with that natural 17, that 18 altogether, you notice written near where it says apogee solstice, it kind of records like the different years that it happened. In the margins, you see that the last apogee solstice, this is written in the last apogee.
Like somebody wrote it.
Huh? Like somebody
wrote it?
Yeah, somebody wrote it. That the last one happened between the 21st and 23rd of Fesrune in 843 PD.
You said of Fesrune?
Fesrune. Fessuran.
And you said what? 28?
843.
Where did I get 28, 843?
So it wasn't that long ago. It was 2 years ago.
And they're supposed to happen every 120 years?
Yep.
So one hasn't happened since.
Yeah.
So this one's like overdue.
Huh?
Well, this one's overdue.
No, this one already happened.
You said they happen every 120 years, and this one happened last almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years.
Oh, in my brain, I heard 200.
No, 2 years. Like... 2 years ago.
Oh my god. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
2 years.
Wait, the 2 years ago, as in our arriving 2 years ago?
No.
No, y'all didn't arrive 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was a couple months.
Yeah, it was only... You only arrived in 844.
So it wasn't 2 years ago that this happened then, if this was 843.
Correct.
So it happened 1 year ago.
Correct.
Because are we in 844?
No, you're in 845.
So they arrived... I'm so confused.
They did not arrive during an apogee solstice.
Right, I get that part.
They arrived 844.
Okay.
Specifically in the month of Quin Pilar or Fesrune.
Okay.
Like there wasn't a precise date that they arrived. Like you talking to them, they're like, we got here like it was like fallish.
So they've been here for like half a year. It's been 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it. Never mind. That's what was confusing me, because you said a couple months ago, and then you were like in 843, and I was like, but wait, you said this was 2 years ago.
No.
So where? What? Okay, I get it now. All right. Anything else interesting in this book?
It just mentions like some of the events that have happened around certain solstices, certain dates of importance.
In the letter from the Ashari, they mentioned the apogee solstice that happened a couple years ago.
Yes.
And things happening in Marquette and other places.
Yes.
What specific things happened there?
They didn't really go into detail because they just assume.
Right. Yeah. Got it. Okay. See?
AKA
see, when you said apogee solstice, and I was like, I know what's gonna happen now.
You're like, nope, never mind.
No, I'm still contemplating it, because you said, it's never mind. It's gonna take like a couple hundred years to get there, so
yeah.
And it'll only take her like a year or so to learn the spell, so maybe. Ooh, I know what's gonna happen. Okay, anyway. What were you gonna say, aka what?
AKA, we don't know what happened a few years ago, because that's what's currently happening in the current campaign for Critical Role.
Oh,
yeah.
Understandable.
So as information is relayed to me via Matthew Mercer, I can fill that in.
As I get live updates.
As I get live updates, you will all know.
Okay. That's so funny. What we're doing now is a couple of. That's funny.
Yeah.
So funny. Okay. I'm excited. I have such a big idea about what's happening now. What's gonna happen?
Okay. All right. Do you join your friends? Do you, like, after, like, a few hours? This is, like, a few hours of, like, you writing notes and you talking with Gloria about, like, possibilities and things like that. Do you join your friends?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for them, because I have no fucking... Oh, wait, I heard them. They were going to that bar.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll go join the bar.
So as she's doing this, y'all are... Let's zoom back in time. Y'all are at this bar. Are y'all going to place a bet or anything? Because as you approach, you hear yelling, and you're like, "Beat his ass! What the fuck, man? You could have taken that hit."
I am going to, like, tap one of the individuals on the shoulder. Excuse me, do we have a tavern owner here that I could speak with?
I mean... Bartholomew's inside.
Gotcha. What did you say his name was? Bartholomew? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, thank you, kind sir. Here's a gold piece for your next bet.
Thanks, dude. And he kind of just, like, pukes right at your feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like he's puking.
Oh, God.
Give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you move out of the way.
Dex saving throw, please don't fail me now. You failed me. 7.
Yeah, you got puke on your shoes, my dude.
Why am I gonna fight?
I'm just gonna kind of like look down at him and like, those are brand new dragon scales.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it again. I'm gonna kind of like turn him around. Like, don't do it again.
He's still partying from yesterday.
Lovely place we have here. Yeah, I'm gonna go inside and ask the barmaid to speak with the owner.
Bartholomew, why do you want to talk to the owner?
I'm here to make an investment, ma'am.
She kind of just, like, squints at
He's
you.
buying a bar on every fucking continent.
He's gonna try.
Sure as hell gonna try.
Hold on. And she, like, leaves the bar, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" And they all just look at you like, she was working.
Around on me, gents.
Good. And, like, about
Ruthless.
15 minutes later, the young woman and Bartholomew, who is, like, this, like, tall, kind of beat to shit human.
40,000.
He's got, like, cauliflower
you must
ears. He's
a rough individual.
Yeah, he's a rough individual.
He got his shit rocked.
You must be Sir Bartholomew.
I'm not a sir, but my name's Bartholomew.
Right. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you, sir. I am here to make an investment on your bar. I would like to put 25,000 gold into an investment for your bar for, we'll say, about 13% of your profit each year. In return, I will send beers, wines, ales, food, whatever it is you may need.
Give me a persuasion check. Let's do this with advantage, because you did put up you did say like a hefty sum.
Persuasion with advantage. It's a -1. Don't fail me now. 16!
Not bad, not bad. Okay. Over 15. He kind of eyes you, and he's like, "You don't look like Elias Setter from here."
I am not from here, and I'm glad you have such an astute skill of observation. But, like I said, I'm here to invest in your establishment, and would like to make business with you, sir.
He kind of eyes you up and down. You got the money on you now?
I'm going to put a satchel of 25,000 gold on the bar. And I will buy 1 round for everyone in this establishment.
Huh. Interesting. Follow me. Rounds on
Of course.
him. Put down the money first.
I'm gonna pick up the 25,000 gold, and I'll put like 100 gold on the bar.
That will definitely. That's like 3 rounds.
Barmaid, however much this may cover, give however much to each person.
Okay. Jeez. And is it just you?
Would you mind if my compatriots joined me?
Relier,
or would you prefer
Craig,
to be this more of a professional by ourselves deal?
Let's do this by ourselves, since we'll probably have to deal with a contract and things.
Sure. You two can stay here, keep an eye out for things, please.
Will do.
Alright.
Creek and Relier, give me perception checks. Perception.
18.
Okay, 14, 18. Not bad.
How do you roll a 9 twice?
Rolled 9 twice. It happens. You notice that this bar is kind of like shitty as fuck. Like, this is like, it is a bar full of people, brawlers and like miscreants and just a ton of people. But you also notice that there are people with certain medallions on them. Hold on, I will get the medallion for you.
This is going to be an information haven. Fighters love to talk, especially when you get them drunk enough.
You notice that like a couple of the people have this tattooed on them.
Oh, interesting.
Actually, give me a history check, Relier. Actually, no, give me a religion check, not a history check. Religion. You know that it's a celestial thing, but you don't know like which celestial being it's for.
Okay.
So Bartholomew takes you back, Silsaphir, and he motions for you to sit down. He sits down across from you and is like, so you want to invest in my bar? Why?
Well, I invest in establishments I see as successful, and I want to create a network.
Okay.
And, well, fighters, one, love alcohol.
I'm back.
That's true.
And they know how to get people to talk, especially when it's needed.
Okay, that's true as well. What's your point?
Well, I'm just simply making the investment of information. And with your help, we can make this one of our #1 hubs of information, whether it be places we can make gold, trades, contracts. I mean, I'm sure all the boys and girls outside would love to get a few fighting contracts under their belts. And by doing so, you make 15% off of each contract.
Here's the thing. This pit that's here is open for anybody. Mind you, we do have a champion, well, currently champions of of the pit. I just own the bar that the pit is attached to, that's attached to the Stormlord's temple. It's kind of a way to suss out who is worthy and who's not to get in there. And honestly, most of the people that come through here are not worthy. And I wouldn't even put like a stake onto their fights. It's not like some like professional fighting,
Right,
know,
understandable.
Thing.
But you still do make a profit off of this, yes?
Of course.
And those who are not worthy want to see themselves worthy, so you offer them contracts. Make 15% off the contract.
No. That doesn't make any sense. Why would I want continuously shitty fighters?
See, here's the rub on that. You tell the fighter, whether they be good or not, you make 15% off the profit, they get to bucket the rest.
No, here's the thing. Whether they win or lose their fight is whether they're good or not, and worthy or not. Honestly, I don't even make the worthy part. It's just if somebody's, the champion of the pit, they kind of get like an eyebrow raised from the Stormlord's, scion in a way.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, I'd still like to invest. We would start out where I make 15% profit off of your establishment. I usually have my money on a rolling matter, so my 15 turns to 17, turns to 19.
I don't play that game. Flat rate.
So you're one and done.
Flat rate.
Flat rate. Okay. Well, if that's the case, how about we settle on 25%? I am putting in $25,000 or gold.
Give me a persuasion check. Your DC is 20.
Oh fuck! I'm definitely not gonna make that now with a -1. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You're from where? Taldori, probably. You think?
You talking about this plane, or are you talking about the country I currently just sailed from?
Whatever. You probably have it to where you're some big wig, and you own you have a lot of money to throw around there. But
not a lot of people know that I have some.
Yeah, well, you probably have been pulling this shit everywhere on Taldori, and now that you're over here in Vasselheim and Isilra, you think you can do this shit here. Honestly, I'm not interested. I saw the money. I figured, let's give him a listen. You're a slick mouth. I don't mind that. But you're asking too much. For somebody I don't know, for somebody I haven't really seen in the ring.
What if I offered a challenger to the ring?
Oh? Is it yourself? Because that's the only way I'll fucking possibly listen to you some more.
Right, these aren't magic people, and that's what I planned on doing. I really don't want to fuck this up. I don't want to go about doing this. We doing fisticuffs? We doing weapons?
It's fisticuffs.
Right. Unarmed strike, not the advantage. But I am a Goliath, so I would get advantage if they're small. Am I fighting just humans, like regular humans?
No. It's whoever's in the fucking pit.
Who's ever in the pit? Right, I can't risk that. Well, here. How about I bump it down to 15,000 and I make 7% of profit.
No.
I fought someone while invisible. Would that be against the rules?
Once you hit somebody, you become visible again.
Yeah, once you do anything to make your position known, you become visible. Unfortunately.
No.
Plus, they'd probably kick you out as soon as you did any kind of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if
that's
it's
true.
natural, they'd probably be like, get the fuck out of my bar.
Well, it seems we've come to an impasse here. So, it was a pleasure speaking with you. You can keep whatever gold is left over for the fellows and ladies within the bar getting drinks. I would like a round of drinks for me and my friends, though.
That's fine.
Even though I've kind of already thrown 100 in.
I mean, out of your money that you put down, you can definitely get around for you and your friends.
All right.
What if I got such an upper hand somehow and just kept beating the shit out of one, keeping them on the brink of death until I ran out of cure wounds? Kai!
So that's a. I don't know if they would allow that one. First of all, but yeah, no, I'm just gonna kind of like stand up, put my hand out to shake his hand as a proper gentleman.
He shakes your hand and
I
he smiles
know.
at you.
Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you, and
So,
I'll probably come visit the future.
Vasselheim is very anti-magic. They're only slightly okay with divine or natural magic because they realize that it happens naturally, but they still don't like it.
Yeah.
So
they want it to be pure here. No, like, contamination of magic or whatever. Because some people, like, in parts of the world view magic as bad and evil.
So just to kind of out of spite, because Silsifere doesn't like being turned down on things that he wants. Is there a
like
candle, a singular candle lighting up that room during that conversation?
I mean, like, there's a lantern.
As I'm walking out of the room, I'm gonna snap my fingers and use control flames to extinguish said lantern.
Are you gonna do this sneakily?
Oh no, I'm gonna, like, as I'm walking out the room, no one in the bar would have seen what I've done. But as I'm walking out of the room, well, yeah, he's gonna see it because I'm gonna kind of like look over my shoulder, snap my fingers.
He's gonna get buff people to throw you out of his fucking bar?
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it to slide. So I'm just gonna kind of like, as I'm walking out, look over my shoulder, snap my fingers, put the lantern out, and close the door behind me.
Smooth move.
All right, guys.
Mage. He doesn't do anything.
Alright, guys. Finish up your drinks. We gotta go.
Daylily hasn't even gotten there!
Yeah, this is like all within like 30 minutes, so she's still.
Yeah, this is why Daylily is fucking researching. So you're gonna leave?
Well, I mean,
Daylily doesn't get to watch any fights?
you can watch the fights outside. We're not gonna
She's
fight
ruthless.
in the pub.
She's ruthless. She cut a man's hand off, and you're gonna make her not be able to watch fights?
You can watch the fight outside. The fight is outside anyway.
So, are y'all gonna go outside? Are y'all leaving? All completely going to get Daylily, like waiting for Daylily outside the Cobalt Vault?
I'm just gonna kind of like nod to them, be like, all right, let's go.
Make a persuasion check. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to.
Let's say on them.
Unless they don't want to leave.
Yeah,
unless they say they don't want to leave.
Do y'all not want to leave? Surin, Kai.
Yeah.
Do you want to leave the bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sound so sad. Yeah. I wanted to place a bet on Surin. She wants Surin to fight.
That's actually who I was gonna volunteer.
I did. I wanted to.
Well, the rule, the guy clearly said that his rules were it had to be me in the ring.
If he wanted to think about letting Syl get some of the bar. I mean, he can still go fight. Like, you guys don't have to leave. Surin can still sign himself up to fight. And get in the pit, just for fun.
Sir, do you want Relier to get in the pit and fight?
I hope you realize you have to go in unarmed, unarmored.
I mean, I feel like Relier would do it. I mean, he used to go when we first got to Tal'Dorei and we got to Emon. He would go to the like soldiers' training ground and fuck around there.
Yeah, until his brother kicked his ass.
No, he went afterwards still. Because I remember he broke one of the things because he was so pissed off. So this would be like his first like fight since he lost to his brother.
True. That's up to Relier.
That's up to Surin, yeah.
That's up to Surin.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I feel like, based on what I've seen Relier do before, I feel like he would.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah! We get to watch Relier fight!
And on that note, that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Hey!
Next time, we'll have Surin / Relier duke it out, and everybody meet up and figure out what they're doing next. Oh my goodness. Alright. Hold on, y'all. Alright, so...
Yeah, Zurin, I was gonna volunteer you for the fight circle, but... yeah.
Fight.
So on that note, let's I will end it there. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and our next session will be in 2 weeks. So I will talk to you later. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.